But yo, we got the master of love in the house right now. Y'all can't believe who stepped in the door. I kind of hinted it off earlier. We got my man R.A, the rugged man. Give him a round of applause, y'all. R.A, the MFing rugged MFing man.
We're not allowed to curse.
Oh yeah, you can do whatever you want to do.
Satellite, baby.
Satellite, man.
They gonna hear you cursing on the moon.
You have the master of love in the house, R.A. the rugged man.
R.A. the rugged man.
The ladies is not ready for this.
So R.A.
They're not ready for this.
Why don't you, before we even get to your whole
Big
like,
and bassy.
before we get into your whole love mode, give everybody like a brief history of R.A. the rugged man, because I remember you from back in the days when I was in Stetsasonic.
Oh, I wasn't around that long now, Paul.
No. I take that back.
Back when I was in Stetsasonic, I was like fucking 10.
Wait, hold on. Rewind. I messed up.
Come on, Paul. You trying to make
Gravediggers.
Okay, there you go. Maybe
Stetsasonic, yeah. I was only 2 years old when I was
like in 7th grade, like, on fire! On fire!
Hey. You're giving too much information here. No, but you was on, well, even before then, you're a Long Island cat.
Yeah, Long Island, home of some of the greatest rappers in the history. We know that. Rakim, Chuck D, EPMD, De La Soul, the whole shit, you know. So, yeah, people need to start repping Long Island a little better. You know, Busta Rhymes, he try to act like he's from Brooklyn, but we know.
Oh, yeah, he's from Do or Die L.I.
Yeah.
And my man Newkirk right here.
Does he really say he's from Long Island?
He is from Long Island.
I mean, does he say he's from Brooklyn?
He rep Brooklyn harder.
Oh, yeah.
He rep Brooklyn harder than Biggie did.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
So, okay, anyway, the history. So then you got signed to Jive and blah, blah, blah. And
banned from every record. They didn't kick me off.
I take that back. Sorry, my bad. No rumors.
They didn't kick me off, those fuckers.
They don't do that to rugged man.
Now, I was banned from the building when I was signed to them, though. Like, I wasn't allowed in that building, but I was still signed to them, and then lawyers got involved.
How does that happen?
Sexual harassment charges.
And that's why you're the love master.
Five women wrote letters up to the president saying they were scared to be in the elevator with me, and they didn't want to lose their jobs and shit. So they didn't want to say nothing, so they wrote letters and all signed the shits. And so if I had to have a meeting with like the marketing department, I'd have to meet them at like diners and shit. It was fucked up. Jive Records, yeah.
I mean, so we talked about this before. Oh yeah, you wanted to ask him something, right?
Nah, you was in an early '90s black movie, right? Wasn't you? Like True Identity, or like
True Identity,
or one of those fucking movies, right? With the Jungle Brothers, right? Wasn't you in the movie with the Jungle Brothers?
Nah. I know what he's talking about. I did like 2 joints on the score for that movie.
Oh, you wasn't in the movie?
It was Living Large.
Living Large, not True Identity. Living Large.
Africa was in that movie.
He's a True Identity.
What's the movie I'm thinking about? True Identity.
Well,
the guy paints himself white or something?
Nah, that's Living Large. Dude comes out and does the ill flip.
Oh yeah. So you wasn't in the movie actually?
Nah. I did 2 pieces. I did 2 songs.
How'd I get that? Oh, you was on the soundtrack.
I was on the soundtrack.
Oh, I was in my phase where I bought every tape that came out, no matter what it was. So I had the fucking True Identity soundtrack.
Oh man.
and I listened to the Newkirk songs on it. That's what happened. It was like a flashback.
So it was almost like I was in the movie.
I want you to know, man. Anytime you need him to do a hook, he can sing it for you, man. You could be like TJ Swan.
I used to have Newkirk's video on tape.
Woo! Man, which one was that?
Video. They came out the same time as the Black Flames.
Yes, it did.
Well, damn.
That's how you know it's real, right? He know what he talking about.
I'm telling you, man.
He was dressed like Def Jeff. He was dressed like Def Jeff in the video.
So what happened at the end of the job? They wouldn't let you in the building. You had to do all the craziness.
No, so they had a big Jive what's that called? Like a showcase for Foo Snickens and Keith Murray and
Foo Snickens, what happened to them?
I heard one dude's working for cable. My man said the dude came to his house to fix his cable, but he might have been lying to me.
That's benefits, man. I ain't mad at him.
But there was
cable is benefits.
Who's the Souls of Mischief crew? The Hyperglyphics.
Oh yeah. It's a Hyperglyphics.
So it was like a showcase with all of them dudes. And what happened is I was like, you know what, man? I'm getting the fuck off this label.
Right.
So I started like a 700-man riot, and Flex was DJing. Tribe Called Quest was hosting it, MTV was taping it and shit. And I came out, I had like hookers from the street. I had them duct taped and handcuffed and shit. and the hieroglyphics just got off the stage. And I came out there, then nobody had ever heard the song that every record label sucks dick. And I came out like, every record label suck dick. Every record label suck dick, dick, dick. And they was like holding their heads like, he's such a fucking asshole, you know? And then after that, the song with me and Biggie, I ripped the cunt out with spoon.
Right, I was telling Newkirk about that.
Yeah, that one, that's when I brought the hookers out. Like, all right, bring the hook out, you know? and they had on the back, and dudes in the front was like, you don't need to be disrespecting women like that. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And my man,
off the shoulders.
My man, Sprat from CI, actually, he robbed the Sizzler in CI. You know,
Man, they got Sizzler CI? Not anymore.
Or in Ronkonkoma, but he worked. He lived in CI, worked in Ronkonkoma Sizzler, and chopped the owner's hand half off and locked him in the freezer. But he was 16, so he got off after like a year and change.
So kids, you know that teach you when you're 16, do all your violence then.
Yeah.
Before you're 18.
But that kid was on stage with me, and it was the Long Island kids who was with Keith Murray.
Right.
And one of them said some shit. My man pulled his ass out and put it right on the dude's cheek. My other man started taking speakers and throwing it at the crowd and just breaking the whole shit up. But it was funny, man. Funny day. and after that, Jive put me on freeze. Like, we will decide what we're doing with your career. I'm like, just let me the fuck off the label.
Right.
They kept me for like 2 years.
For real? After that?
Yeah.
Wow.
And wouldn't let me go to fuck with me. And a lot of labels that came to me like, yo, we'll buy out your contract.
Right.
And Jive was coming to the shit like, well, you know, we've already spent $350,000. You'd have to pay that back, plus give them a new budget and do this and do that. And they were like, well, you know, to spend $600,000 or $500,000 on a guy that never sold a record,
Right.
it might not be the move. Plus, he's uncontrollable and blah, blah, all of this shit. So my career was kind of, and plus after that showcase, it was all over. And I was I wasn't booked in the show for 3.5 years after that in all of the United States.
Man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's why we love
Crazy.
R.A. the Rugged Man. He keeps it real.
Yeah.
Let it be known, Long Island.
Shout out to Def Squad, your man Eric Sermon, Keith
Oh,
Murray,
yeah, my
Redman.
neighbor down the block, Eric Sermon, who said, yo, man, how you get on the radio? I'm like, hey, man. It's my best Eric Sermon impression, sorry.
You want to hear my yo. I know R.A. since a little kid, 15 years old.
Gangsta Boogie. So, okay, from that stint when they had you locked down, I mean, what was going on in your life? Tell me too.
You know, I was young, and you know, but the year before I had a 9-record deal, bidding war, and everyone kissing my ass in the limousines and shit. So now all of a sudden I'm a piece of shit. Everyone's telling me I was never good. I'm a whack rapper. Meanwhile, the year before, oh, you're the best rapper. Oh, you're the up and coming guy. Oh. You know, so all of a sudden,
Classic
but the thing,
music
I'm 22 years old at the time, or 21, 20 maybe even, because I signed at 18, so I started going through the little issues in my head, like maybe I'm a piece of shit, maybe I ain't shit, but you know, then I realized that, you know, the industry is corny and I'm the shit, you know.
Yes, let's give him a round of applause for that. Yes, he is.
Took me a couple years to understand that the writers at magazines are idiots and don't know nothing, and they're uneducated. The people at labels are uneducated, and they won't have their jobs next year.
Right.
You know, so and I'll be here forever. I'll be here forever, and these fucking clowns ain't shit, and they're all working in car lots, and I'm here. So, you know, I realize I'm one of the best, man, and they can't stop it.
He's on it. Yeah. Don't you love that? Don't you box with that ego? Is incredible.
I slap box.
That's hot.
I got
slap box is hot. That's ghetto. That's street.
better than boxing.
That's street.
Nah, I'm Larry Holmes, man. I got an 81-inch reach. I can slap you from here, Paul.
Nah, that's all right. It's radio.